What up? 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 It's your boy. Welcome to Thailand TV. It's your boy. They had his house. God, man, form. And the prophet de jour. What's up? Welcome back, man. On Thursday, man. I've been away from you on Thursday for a couple of weeks, man. I've been, and I'm in a zone during basketball season, but back to love, man. Back to that, what I'm saying, that original language of the original people. You know what I'm saying? That love. So, because you know me, man. Whenever I step away from it, I swear I'll be saying, man, we need it more. Whenever I step away from my love show, dude, I swear to God, I'll be like, man, dang, I come back like, yo, we really need it more. It's wild out here, man. But you know what's up, man? How y'all doing? How everybody doing? Thank you for everybody that tuned in to me. You know what I'm saying? Watch Thailand, just Thailand TV, man. Anything can happen. Like I told you, anybody can get on my show, so you never know. Thank you for watching. How I usually kick it off is I do my daily affirmations first. I talk about things I see in the news, the media, social media. You know what I'm saying? As it is, that's what it is. It's out here, so you know what I mean. Like I was talking to somebody about this the other day with AI coming in, right? Like, how can you tell? You know what I mean? I was just telling them, I'm like, that's why I keep my stuff original. That's why I keep my shit. Excuse my language, but that's why I keep my stuff like the same, and that's why I keep it real. I'm giving you me real. I ain't painting pictures. My shit don't look all pristine and all great. It look raw. It look real life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I want to bring you. So, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to everybody that like the glitz and the glamour and the make shiny things and make your eyes go crazy. But I just like giving you information. That's what Thailand TV does. You listen to it, blessings. And if you don't, it wasn't meant for you, man. You know my motto. So do your thing out there. But I come to you with my views, my perception on things, and that's how I do it. That's how I kick it off. And then at the end of the basically the second half of the evening, um, you know, we get into a serious topic and talk about some things. So that's what we'll do tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it as original, the OG, you know what I'm saying? As the kids call me now, you know what I mean? Like I'm one of them. Like when I was calling them that, I'm like, okay, I called them that, but I didn't know why we really called them that, right? You know what I'm saying? But now I know. I know why we call them that. You know what I mean? They gave to the young people. Yeah, man, just basically staying on that with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the young people, man. Like you know me. You know me. You know how I've been feeling about the situation with our young people. I think honestly one of the greatest methods of war is getting to the young people. You know what I'm saying? So and I think that's a thing that we have to work on and fixing. We need to fix that. We need to figure out a way. Because I was thinking about this the other day, man. I was like, why do the people that make the biggest decisions on kids have nothing to do with kids? You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like the people that make the biggest decisions about what kids get, how they get it, when they get it, how it looks like when they get it, are people that don't even like deal with kids. Congressmen, you know what I'm saying? Like people in the pulpits, man. You know how it is, right? Uh, uh, Even down to the school system. I mean, just being inside the school. You know what I'm saying? Working in the school every day with kids every day, and to see how, you know me. I come, like I said, it's Thailand TV, man. You get shots on. I'm throwing them at everybody, right? And these are things, like I said, I try to do, especially to pull the wool over parents' eyes, because I was a parent and I walked through the system with it. I was just stronger than most parents because I actually got involved in the system and I wanted to make sure the system worked for my child the way it's supposed to. So, just to be a part of this community that I'm a part of now, and just to see the change in the way people want to raise kids is dope. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been an advocate of that. So we got to do something about that. We got to fix what we're doing to the children. Um, a lot of that is tiered to sports, because if you think about it, like I mean, think about that. I know it's not my sports show, so I'm just touch on it for a second. Think about that, like right. kids be having extracurricular activities, and at one point in time, somebody was actually making the decisions on whether or not we should be funding extracurricular activities. Fucking kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Somebody is sitting there, like, I'm at the schools, bro. Like, I'm like, most of the kids I deal with, when they ain't doing the extracurricular activity, that's the ones I have the most problems with. That's crazy, right? The ones that are doing extracurricular, I'm so sorry, I was, anyway, extracurricular activities are the ones who like, oh, I got something to do this for. I got to go to class every day because I'm not going to be able to do this extracurricular activity. And people were really defunding considering defunding and actually have taken some of that money. Hey, it's time for that TV, man. Everybody gets shots, right? And I've been talking about that stuff. And like I said, listen to what I say, blessings. Blessings. Blessings to you. But if you don't, pass it on to somebody else because somebody might need it. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is real deal. And we got to fix the children. You know what I mean? I'll get a little bit deeper into that tonight, actually, ironically, because it kind of ties into tonight's topic. And I know it's about love and relationships, but I think that's a big part of it all ties around. I tell you all the time, it always comes around full circle, so don't even worry about it. I wanted to talk about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I told you, lovely woman, very, very lovely. Like this is for real is a very, very good lady, right? And I think, you know what I'm saying, to say that might sound weird to people, but I'm thinking just like in original terms, like she's a really good person from what I'm seeing. And the reason why I say that is because like people can go on both sides of it, right? They can talk about the girl and her views and how she's coming. They can talk about her provocatively dressing, right? And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter. She's being who she is, right? And I think that speaks a lot about people. In her particular case, I think a lot of people getting on her right now because she's kind of advocating for how men are actually being better when it comes to wanting marriages and wanting to be in long-lasting relationships when it comes to women. And I think that she's getting a lot of backlash from people. I don't know. I didn't see the article wholly to see if it just came from women or not, but I understand. I know how dudes is. Some dudes out here going. You know what I'm saying? So she's been going through that, and I think that that's very harsh because I've never understood how people can knock people for actually doing good things, right? Being in a relationship, loving your man, thinking that your man is right, and the thing about that is like people see women don't understand. I think when they look at it like that, like them viewing their man as always right is a bad thing, but realize the man is also doing that too. The man in the relationship is really saying his woman is always right too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it'd be like the man is saying, nah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just putting my foot down one time, but everything else, I've spoke about this before, and I think that that's really what Cheyenne is saying is that a lot of men are structured to be like, okay, my job is to do this. That's going to be my job. Where women are not saying, okay, I want to accept that job, right? But they're complaining about not being married and not having enough men that want to marry them, but being able to accept that job is primarily this is what she's saying. Hey, I'm reading something what she said, man. Social media's, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is what she said, and I think big ups to her. Like I said, she's a good lady because I think she's real, and I think for her to speak up for men in a good light is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone should be shunned. A woman shouldn't be shunned by other women about speaking up about good men. We can't just have a narrative of women that speak up and only speak up about bad men, right? You know what I'm saying? We're some good dudes out here, ladies. It's my love show, so you know how I come with it. And the thing about it is too is Ladies Month, and it's Ladies Month, and it's my job, my duty to put a little game, like I said, because you know me, I always talk about like posts that women put on that stuff, talk about men, but I'm telling them the story about a young lady who, you know what I'm saying, is good. And I talked about her with her whole little outfit thing situation at the Young Jeezy party. I talked about it, right? I was like, what you doing, right? I said it was wrong, but when it comes to something like this, people being mean to this very intellectual, very smart woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, she ain't no pushover. She got game. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about too. Like, if a woman's saying this, especially with her stature, I think women should be like craving to that because they like she's not dumb. Like she's from things I've heard her say and heard her speak in the presence of men and other people. You know what I mean? She ain't dumb. So I don't think we should shun a woman like that when she's speaking like that, right? And plus, she's signed for the fellas. So big up to her. You know what I mean? This is good. We good. What I'm gonna talk about tonight? So one thing that I saw, it said Krispy Kreme employees dump hundreds of unsold donuts in the trash every night while prices hit $22 a dozen, which is outrageous. I mean, listen. I mean, the thing is, people aren't thinking it's outrageous because it's the norm now. Raising prices like this is the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's even so bad where it ain't even about raising prices. It's about like no deals. Places I'll be looking for deals and coupons, like none. Hey, you can't. And I brought that up one time before about the what companies would do. Like when companies when an owner uh, gets his reports and he sees that the company's probably going to be making they have a forecast, right, of next year, right? And on that forecast, it looked like we're gonna be making about $1 million less than we made last year or this year. Right? What we do? I tell you the first thing they do. One or two things. They're gonna do one only. They're only going to do one or two things first. They're all coming, but there's two things that are guaranteed to go first. One of them goes guaranteed to go first. You know what I'm saying? So that's cut employees. Cut the employees, and then cut the quality. That's the only thing they're doing, man. And you see it in bad form now, bad faith now, because they're just doing it in front of our face. They're just raising the prices in front of our face. And I've been an advocate of this. And I play Angels advocate for a reason because I've been on both sides. I've been there. I'm there now. I'm buying bad products, and I shouldn't be. And I shouldn't be. Like my brother be talking about this lately. He be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, just grab some land, man, and just you know what I mean, build a family, build a village. Real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting off that grid, man, because these people crazy, man. They over here raising prices right in front of us, and everybody still going. And like I said, I play Angels Advocate. I go to the fast food joints and once in a while. I gotta stop. I be man, addiction real, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta. It's been so fine tuned to us to make to our brains make it think like it ain't addiction. I was telling the kids this at school, man. I got a lot of stories, man, after working at the school. But I tell this stuff. You you think that what you're doing is normal. Like that's the crazy thing about it. Like in dealing with people, like when they do something and you look and I'm like, did you not know you should did something bad? You know what I'm saying, to the normal world? That's bad. And it's like, no, what I do? I'm like, for real. You ain't even know. But this is the world we live in, man. So it's so bad. Companies like this can do this and raise prices on us and basically say to us, okay, you get an increase in pay with the minimum wage. That's when it really started, right? Oh, the government gave you money, some free money once, but they gave it to you free. They said, we're taking it all back. Not only are we taking it all back, not only are we taking everything back, but we finna inflate everything 3 times how much it was originally and take everything you making. Quiet, boy. Hey, game recognized game though. As a people though, like that's the thing about it. Why they do it so much in our faces is because they understand how much power we got. You know, as people, I preach that stuff all the time, man. I preach it all the time, man. If we ever got together, man. But yeah. You listen to the blessings. If not, it wasn't meant for you. Pass it on. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I think that oh, I'm a nerd, dog. That's just me. I don't hear what you say. Captain Planet. I'm showing that Netflix. Netflix. Hey, I hope this is true. You can't believe anything you read on the internet, but I hope this is true. I heard Captain Planet is coming back. I love that. Matter of fact, I'll be thinking about that. Like, I'm weird like that, though. That's me. I'm outward like that. So I was thinking about that, man. Captain Planet was like the perfect character. Like, it's dope. Captain Planet reminds me like, of my son, right? Because my son be like, both of them, right? My sons be like, they just different animals, bro. Like, especially TJ right now. Look, it's growing into his, but he's starting to show wow. Like, he got to say, you know what I'm saying? But like, the reason why I say that is because TJ, like, he feeds off his people, right? He feeds off, like, it's weird like that, right? It's like, I even tell people, I even say this in the game, like, the dude almost like regenerates as the game goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, people don't understand. Because I talk about being superhuman. I talk about being superhumans back in the day, and we just minimize ourselves to these body vessels and what the body vessel can do, and don't realize how much power we have in the brain. And so, like, when I think about a character like Captain Planet derived all his power from the energy around him in different forms: air, water, earth. What else? Was it light and fire, light and something, or another one? But those elements that naturally reside in the earth, he drew all that power from. And TJ's kind of like that. Like, he feeds off his boys. You know what I mean? Like, he feeds off the guys he plays. When the energy's going, he's the igniter in the first place. So when you ignite the dude, he's bringing everybody up, and then once everybody get to going, he get to going even more. It's magnifying that. You know, I spoke about that on one of my previous shows, was how energy exchanges like that. People think that it's just like, people think it's energy, like give them the energy and give them, and they be like, match your energy. No, sister. No, ladies. No, people. No. Anybody that's talking about matching energy, that's not even what it is, baby. Because you can't match. There's no possible way to match energy at all. It's not. The only thing that can happen is the energy multiplies. Your energy goes, their energy goes, it meets, and it multiplies. That's the only thing that happens. See, people got it skewed, and that's why I'm here. That's why I did Thailand TV, so I can help correct people's visions on how they're seeing shit. Everybody's seeing it, but people aren't seeing it correctly on one simple language. And you got to realize how like with TJ and Captain Planet, how as people naturally we derive off of others, right? And people make it look like negative energy as it brings your energy down. No. It doesn't do that. What it does is the same thing I just said, is it just multiplies. That's why you have to stay away from negative energy, because the negative energy is going to come and it's going to multiply. Whether or not you take it in, it's on you, but it's going to multiply, because that's what energy does. So you want to bring yourself around more positive energy, so then that way, when the two positive energies multiply together, it's just more even enhanced. And a character like Captain America or Captain Planet, dope like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's some geeky stuff, man. I just appreciate superheroes, because superhero stories, they there's a story behind it. There's a story within it. You know what I'm saying? When you pay attention to it, especially when things like this is written by nerds. Matter of fact, I was telling this. I had a lady post something, man. She took it off, man, which means I know my words is reaching them. You know what I mean? Like, she posted something about men and um, what a person men aren't telling men how to be men and stuff. So I was like, well, no, we did it. We told our boys how to be men. I mean, we got some zesty ones out there, but it's cool. They learning too. Zesties are learning, hey, that we still men too, right? You know what I'm saying? So I put a post up and said, no, that ain't the problem. We saw that. That's why y'all mad, because our dudes is acting like dudes. Guys is acting like guys. I think women are just taking the time to tell guys that. I think what women are trying to tell guys is some of the things that they're doing bad, but I think they were doing it in a weird way to where it's making men appear like you're saying that being a man is bad. No, we'll get into more of that in my main segment, but it's more than that. It's about figuring out um, um, the things the other person requires, and you got to be willing to give that and fully. And I think that's one of the biggest things about us as a people getting together and because then you build that positive energy. I think that's the main thing. I think you want to try to multiply as much positive energy as you can with someone. You're gonna multiply. I mean, the negatives are gonna come, but if you, as long as you're multiplying more positive energy, I think that power in itself can overlast or help fuse out any negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be there. I mean, there was no light without dark. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be there. It's just a matter of you being able to course through that and shine through that. You know what I mean? Let's see here. The war tripping off, going crazy. I think that we're really in a bad place right now. Um, and I mean the one reason why I don't like to go too political. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, one day I told you I would love to go for mayor of Apple Valley with my boy Mark. But um, I think we're in a bad place right now. I think that the things we've been doing, how aggressively we've been kind of going after other countries, is just I think puts a stain on us. But I understand that we're a power. We are a superpower. Um, I just think if enough people, enough places allied together, it put us in a bad predicament. And I think that's one thing Trump needs to be aware of. But I know how I know how people are, especially in Gemini too. So, but that's the thing about it, man. That's the appearance of it to me is that I think that casualties are something that he doesn't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Um, and so I'm not sure if it's going to be. I mean, I'm gonna have to watch, keep my eyes and my ears to what's going on, whether it's real or not. You know what I'm saying? But just keep my eyes and ears to what's going on because every day, man, it sounds like some crazy stuff going on every day. It's just crazy. So, um, but we're gonna be all right, man. As long as, like I said, we push that love through. You know what I'm saying? We. I ain't gonna keep you that long tonight. You know that? Like for real? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I think tonight is a night that I'm gonna go ahead and close out a little bit early. I got to get up early in the morning. Tomorrow's our section final game for Apple Valley, and their opponent is Rosemount at Rosemount. Um, I have a couple of kids, man, that are in this game tonight. You know what I'm saying? And going against each other. So it's gonna be pretty big. So I'm trying to keep my composure low, and let them do their thing tomorrow. Um, it's gonna be difficult for me to shut up, but I think on this one I got to step back. Um, I gotta let these boys ride out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what my boys gonna do. So, but anyways, good luck to them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shout outs. If you can come and make it, if you're watching my show, you seeing this before the game tomorrow, Friday, March 6th at Rosemont High School, 7 p.m. You can make it through. It's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be a game of all games, man. Let's go. But yeah, man, let's get into the topic. I don't want to keep you guys too late tonight, man. I'm gonna go real short. Real short, I promise. I won't keep you too long. You know what I'm saying? Can I get an amen? Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't keep you that long, man. For tonight, I'm gonna bring this one back. I've had conversations about this kind of stuff, and I've even intertwined this with some of my previous works. But just talk about the wants and needs, man. Like I said, man, when I step away for a little bit, um, I come back, man, after seeing a lot of despair, man, a lot of just weird things going on, and I like to get on the topic, man, of wants and needs tonight because I think we need to figure this out. I think we need to figure out, it's Thailand TV, man. Everybody gets shots. I think the problem is that everybody is after one. I think that's the problem. I think everybody is after what they want. There's not enough relationships of people who are going after the things that they need. Because when you realize that wants and needs, right, you realize wants really benefit you and needs kind of really benefit other people. Really, I mean, in a sense, because the things you want benefit yourself. You're grabbing the things that add just to you as a as an extra, whereas the things that you need increase your value, and not only your value, but your value to others. Wants increase your values to yourself, but your needs increase your values to others. I like that. I like that. Write that down, man. If you listen to this stuff, man, blessings to you, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. My bad. I don't use the name thing. I swear on everything. On everything. On him himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. This is real stuff I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Your wants increase your values to yourself. Your needs increase your values to others. Oh, the good way, man. Quote me, man, if I'm wrong, man. But as you can see, I'm still on the ground, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we got to figure out how we can do that and not feel threatened by anybody. Because I think a lot of times people get scared to be of value to somebody. I think that's what the problem is. A lot of people are scared because the terminology of like being used, right? You know what I'm saying? But in relationships, we're using each other. We're trying to get our wants and our needs met by somebody, right? Because they're accepting that as their job. You know what I'm saying? Like people that you just acquaintances, really, they're just satisfying your wants. They don't really satisfy your needs. They can't be there for your needs. So the person that you're with all the time that you're I want to share life with is the one that's supposed to be feeding your needs, right? But at the same time, they should be also the ones that's feeding your wants because that's their job. That's their job. But I think that's a lot of times, like I said, when it comes to relationship and we're going to talk about wants and needs, is where that really comes into play. Because you got to figure that out. You got to figure out a person's wants and needs and answer both of those because you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna be the type of person that the person needs. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work because there's some wants that they want that they have too. There's some things that they want, and you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. Otherwise, somebody else will feel it. So then, what the hell are you there for, right? You know, and also, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go on the other end, if you're gonna have somebody that's always feeling your not wants, you gotta make sure that they can and they're capable of feeding your needs. Well, it's not gonna work that way either. You know what I'm saying? Because you know. Um, I think it dulls relationships too. I think because that way you're coming from both angles. You're satisfying the mind, the body, and the soul. Um, but it starts in childhood. I was touching on a little bit earlier. It starts in childhood and understanding the difference of the wants and the needs. These kids nowadays, just in conversations with some of them, which that's the thing about it too, is that um, um, everybody gets shots around here. Sometimes I have better conversations with a sixth grader than I do some of you adults. Like real talk. Like it's some of you that when I have a normal conversation, like it's worse than having a conversation with a sixth grader. Sixth grader. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, I'm gonna tell you why. A sixth grader pops off like an adult does, but for one moment, a sixth grader will listen, and a sixth grader will apply what you say, and a sixth grader will relate it back to you. Like, wow, that's what you said, huh? Yep. Like, you'll have a conversation with. I'll have a conversation with sixth grader. I say, hey, look, wait. I was trying to finish saying something. How conversation works is you say something, right? And I listen to you the whole time you talk, right? Say, yeah. So, okay, well, I'm trying to say something, so that means you should listen to everything I'm saying, right? So, yeah. So, okay, so let me finish, and then you can say something. He's like, oh, okay. It's a problem. Adults. Problem. Adults ain't doing that. Think about it, fellas. How many times you been in a relationship with a lady, right? And then you was like, hey, look. I was like, oh, no, you better not say that. You better not say that. You know what I'm saying? You better not say that, right? So it starts in childhood. And because, like I said, in getting to that point in the conversation with a young person, it popped off first. Oh, you ain't gotta tell me. You don't even know I wasn't there. That wasn't even me. I wasn't. Here's the camera. Well, that was. I meant that wasn't me before, but it was me that time. But the fourth time that it could have happened, it didn't happen. So that means that one didn't happen either. so, so you know what I'm saying? It starts at a young age, right? And to reach them, you still have, like I tell teachers all the time, this is really honestly at middle school is class time of reaching them. Because young people, just in conversation with them, want what they want. And that's all they know. Because at that age, you don't know what you need, right? Right. So in speaking with them, you want to tell them, hey, look, you got to figure out. Because all you're telling me is what you want. And me, I'm like, me, I deal with people too. What you want ain't what you're gonna get. So yes, I'm real like that. So you gotta figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? Because if it comes to your want, my want, I'm getting what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is, right? You know what I mean? So that's how it is. It's easier with young people, but and dealing with adults, in a sense, you got to be that way too. In the relationships, like I tell you, the whole reason why we're bringing this up is because I want good people to be in good relationships with good people, and you have to understand the balance of wants and needs. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, we're just big ass kids. Like for real. Like in all honesty, like I told you, I can have a conversation with a sixth grader better than most adults. So we're just big ass kids. A lot of us never realized how to balance out the wants and the needs. And a lot of us really just sat there and was like too busy most of our life asking for wants. All of our life. Because no one ever told us no. First of all, that's the one biggest problem. That's the one biggest problem I'm seeing in this world today, and dealing with young people. Somebody ain't tell you. I said it. Somebody must have told you no recently. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I told you no, and you asked me again, that's everybody. This is Thailand TV, right? You must have not heard no recently, because the way I said no, and you were just like, well, "Come on, where you from?" Where I'm from, when we heard no, you better not say a word. You better not say a word. You wasn't eating for 3 days. I'm starving. Nah, you ain't starving. The body doesn't starve from food for 7 days. You got 4 more days to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, look. It starts when they're young, bro. That's why my conversations with young people is different. And that's why when a coach asked me one time, why you always bring it up when they're young? Because that's when it starts. That's when all this stuff starts, this whole relationship too. Like we can talk about sports another day, but even just relationships. I'm at the middle school, everybody got a relationship. So we know it starts, you know what I mean? Like for us, it wasn't physically acted on, but we had thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So they're having thoughts, right? And just teaching them how to deal with the opposite sex, teaching them how to understand their wants and their needs, right? Like right now, it's important and it's a need for you to get educated. Each and every one of you young people, right? And that's going to help us as older people build. And I even speak about this all the time, where I say I think there should be something where every 5 years you have to take some type of English course every 5 years. Every 5 years, you should take some type of English/communication course. It should be pertaining to English communication, communicating in English. I think that's imperative, especially in the U.S., because we have to learn how to communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? And just being big old kids, man, and the communication is skewed because it's all about what you can get. And if you learn that, I spoke about this before, if you learn that for 18 years, how do you rewire that? Like as a coach, when you're a lot of kids get sent to me, they're being sent to me like that, only asking for what they want. That's reality. This is just reality. So we got to learn how to break the cycle with these young people so that when they're older and they're adults, they can understand that the needs are more important. The wants are also important, but the needs are the most important thing because the needs add value to you that's going to help somebody else, you know? Um, and I think that wants can actually be selfish in a sense. Selfish. I mean, if you're always asking for the things that you want, and you're saying, "Well, I want this and I want that," then you're act. I mean, it sounds like selfish statements. That, so when you go into a relationship and somebody's like, "Well, this is what I want. 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 This is what I want," that might be a red flag. Throwing it out there. We are talking about relationships. We are talking about love. And if that's what you're looking for, love, that's not a conversation to have with someone. And if you're having that type of conversation with somebody, male or female, that's the road. That's the road. But I think that if you switch the conversation a little bit and you say what I need, I think now you're having a different conversation. Because I think it's imperative to tell somebody what you need. Because at the same time, when it comes to what you need as a person, like I told you, benefit other people, character, right? Character, but you need to have a better character, right? You need to have better language, right? This is what you need. You need someone to teach you this. You need a trainer in your life. You need, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Like need, because if you name something materials a need, red flag. You know, and that's real talk. I mean, that's real talk. If I'm blind, man, I see I'm right here, man. But there's nothing wrong with talking about what's best for you, right? I mean, as far as if you need a comforter, if you need somebody that's loving, if you need, those are needs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that adds value to you because I think as long as you have like I just said, with a comforter or a provider, you feel comfortable, you feel at ease, you're able to do and be the things that you want to be better and easier because you're in a zone because of you being fed the things that you need. You know, um, needs are very powerful. We have to understand that. I think if we stop um, thinking as wants as being the most powerful thing we can get from other people and realize that the things that we need are the most powerful thing and then have those conversations, we can give people a sense of the idea where we're at and what we need. And then that way they can draw the line of where they want to give the respect. Because when you feel me on what I need, I can deal with the wants. I can deal with the wants. And you look at it like that, it changes things a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it like somebody feeding all your needs, right? You're getting all the things you need, right? And then you got a lot of wants, but they feeding some of the wants. You feel a little bit compelled to say this person might actually like me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some wants be outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Especially like we're dealing with materialistic people. Dealing with materialistic people wants be outrageous. So um, but you got to always be in a situation that's best for you. Um, and I think as long as you're meeting your needs with somebody, you got somebody that loves you, right? Because I think the most important thing is having somebody that adds to you. You got to have somebody that adds to you. And I think material wise and wants fade away. I think the needs are the things that actually add to your person, to you, and add to your value overall, which is, I think, the most important thing in the world today. And I think it makes relationships stronger too, because if somebody's making you feel that way and be better overall, because that's the real goal. I think a lot of people always talk about. I've talked about before when people say they leave and they become a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you become a better person while you were with the person you were with? You know what I mean? Like, um, in a sense, a lot of people have said that they ain't getting things from the other person. They're not getting somebody who's meeting their needs. Um, we have a lot of relationships that end because people don't get what they want, and the reality is there's a lot of relationships with people that aren't getting their needs met too. So and there's nothing wrong with it. That's why I said as long as if you speak up about what you need, um, I think the people, the person that you're with or dating or the people. Hey, I say people too. I gotta say people too because we live in that age nowadays where hey, you know what I mean? Hey, my boy, hey, my boy posted up something, man. It said, it says Ahab one wife, Herod one wife, um, Ananias had one wife, Pontius Pilate one wife, Jeroboam had one wife, Nebuchadnezzar had one wife, Haman had one wife, Zacchaeus had one wife, and they all lost their way and betrayed God. but Abraham, 3 of them, Jacob, 4 of them, Abid, 4 of them, Solomon, 700. Solomon had 700. You know what I mean? 700. You know, he almost had 800. He almost had 800. He did. He won so. He had 700 of them. Rehoboam, 18. Abijah, 14. Elkanah, 2. Lamech, 2. And they all found favor in the eyes of the Lord. I ain't saying nothing, man. Look, I'm just reading social media sometimes. That's all. But the point I'm trying to make, you know what I'm saying? I'm a mathematician. That's all I'm saying. I love math. I love numbers. So hey, them numbers, them numbers I just read. But thank you, man, for joining me tonight, man. Please, y'all. Let's get this figured out, man. Let's help this world, man. Let's be better people, better adults, and all my adults. Let's start fucking fixing these kids, man. Please, man. Please. Because if I got to do it by myself, I'm going to do it by myself. And I'm going to put you out there. I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to let these kids know why their shit is fucked up. I'm going to let these kids know why everything the way it is. I'm going to point out each one of you that's fucking these kids' lives up. And I'm going to point to them. I'm going to point to you. So when they get older, they know you the ones fucking their shit up. Because God is here, boy. I love y'all. I'm about to here tonight. I told you, look, hey, I'm early tonight, man. I'm before 45, man. It's before 3/4. I'm before 3/4 tonight. You know what I'm saying? So look, one love. Everybody, please. Let's bring this love back, man. Let's speak this love language, man. I love all y'all, man. Blessings for everybody, man. I'm about here tonight. Monday, I'm going to come through with the sports show. It's going to be off the chain, I know, because I'm going to have stories to tell about the game tomorrow. It's going to be cracking. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go down. One love. If you're listening to me tonight, man, go to the game tomorrow, man, at Rosemount at 4 p.m., man. Apple Valley versus Rosemount. Cracking. I love y'all, man. I'm about here. And the car.